And the difference is that my story is about not eating. All these food stories, because holidays are about food, but there's one holiday, lots of you know, that isn't about eating. It's about not eating. So why would a 12-year-old decide that she wanted to fast? I mean, I hadn't at that point even gone to Sunday school. I didn't have any, I probably had never been to synagogue at that point. But for whatever reason, one September, I told my parents before they went off to synagogue, a very unusual thing because my mother had never gone either to the best of my knowledge, that I wanted to fast. And my mother said, "You can't do that. You're not feeling well." You know, just like my friend Amy over there knew when I told her 29 years ago that I wasn't fasting. She said, "Oh, you're pregnant." You know, there are times that you're not supposed to fast. And that's when you're sick. I don't remember what kind of sick I was, just a little bit. But my mother made it clear that the important mitzvah is to take care of your own body, to take care of your own health. So I told her I understood. And I was in charge of my little brother. If I was 12, he was 8. I knew I could take care of him. In fact, when I was 10, I had taken him from my grandparents' courtyard and apartment in the Bronx, like the one we just heard of, downtown to the Whitney Museum, and had been told by the guard, "Oh, you're doing such a good job taking care of your son." I was so proud. And that's true. So I knew I could take care of my little brother, 8 years old. He began to get a little troublesome and a little annoying. And I thought, you know, maybe what we really need to do is do something with food. So I said, I have an idea. Why don't we make it, after all it was food, popcorn? So I took down the you know those wire poppers? And you remember back in those days, well, most of you don't know those days of when I was a kid, but it was gas stoves all the way. So I poured the popcorn into the open mesh popcorn popper, and I shook it across that gas stove. And it started to pop, and it started to pop, and I was pretty excited until it burst into flames, and it was like the burning bush. It was like the voice from God who understood that I didn't really understand what it meant to eat to take care of yourself on Yom Kippur. So I took the popcorn popper over. The cabinets were very low to the counter, but I was very careful. And I took it over to the sink, and I turned on the water, and the flames were doused. But it really gave me a second or third thought about, you know, how one makes one's decisions as to what's right and what's wrong. Thank you.